What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Biggs coming at y'all with another trade recap or trade recaps and weekly recap and all that. You feel me? It's March 14th. You dig? We had some news today at 7 a.m. my time. Consumer sentiment and inflation expectations, right? So I actually came into the market pretty bullish today. We had a nice, V-shaped recovery from yesterday. I actually took a buy down here for the quick little one-to-one thing to end my PM session yesterday. And then, and then we just kept pushing up pretty much and on the hourly and stuff. We're looking pretty bullish to the upside to take out some of these highs and hopefully the market recovers, man. You know what I'm saying? That'd be good for everybody. But start the session, I actually woke up late today. I was pissed. I was up late as fuck back testing. Still back testing my ass off. That's my last day of the free trial, so I just been putting the work in. But yeah, anyways, to start the day, I pretty much just waited till 10 a.m. open to see what we was finna do. Not 10 a.m. open, 10 a.m. news to see what we was finna do, and then we ended up pushing nicely to the downside. And I like the way it closed because it left a nice data wick. And usually I'd be worried about taking buys with this data wick here, but since it took out this low, it's kind of a protected low. So I was feeling a little iffy on buys, but I stuck to my bias and liked the way it closed, and believe price didn't need to take this data wick low to go higher. So ultimately my bias played out. The first buy I took was just a 1 minute inversion to try to take out these highs. I got break evened, and that's what they don't talk about either. Break even on Apex really feels like a loss because it eats into your trailing threshold, right? You have this trailing threshold here, and if you go up in profit and get stopped out at break even, you know what I'm saying? So I went up 600 and then it came back. So technically, at the time, this was showing that I didn't mean to click on that. You know what I'm saying? This was showing that I was down 600, you know what I'm saying? And you can't break the trading threshold until you get over the buffer in your funded account. So until then, I'm gonna just take my one-to-ones because this was a perfect example on why I didn't need to take, you know what I'm saying, a break even here. But you know what I'm saying, we were pushing nicely above these highs, but realistically when this candle closed like this inside this 1 minute gap, I should have just closed for a tiny profit instead of just letting it hit my break even stop. But I was being hopeful, you know what I'm saying. So this was the first trade, you know what I'm saying, a little V-shaped recovery out off of 10 a.m. news. And then ultimately I got stopped out at break even and the price continued down a little bit more. And then but I was still holding a bullish bias, you know what I'm saying. Still wanted to see these highs get taken, and yeah. So as you get to see here, this was where I got in, 1 minute inversion, went up a little bit and then got stopped out for the first trade. I'm just showing you on my other charts because I feel like it looks cleaner. But you know what I'm saying, we stabbing into this data wick here. At the time I was a little worried and kind of wanted to see price take this wick before taking buys. But I don't know, I was watching this 30-second and it was looking too nice not to take it. So ultimately when we had this 30-second inversion right here, I got in, right? You feel me? Just and this time I was just holding for the one-to-ones, right? I was just holding for the one-to-one. I ended up getting a little bit more because of how it was pushing, and I didn't get in until after this candle closed too. So ultimately my entry was like up here, but I don't think the risk to reward's right on this position tool. Let me check on here where I got out at. I got in here and then I got out for a one-to-one right here on this candle. So I didn't get these candles, so it was more like that quick little one-to-one to put my account up in profit, you feel me? And then With one-to-ones, I'm a little bit more high frequency, so I don't just call it a day after taking a win. I will eventually, once I get over the buffer and I can just leave runners and stuff, I'll probably lower the frequency a little bit. But for right now, and in this position, I was kind of just watching the markets a little bit longer with my homie in the chat, and I still liked more buys to take out these highs, and then yeah, one presented itself here. We pushed up on the 1 minute, and then I was ultimately gonna wait until we inverted this one gap right here, but we had created a couple fair value gaps, and then once we had stayed back into it, we had created another inversion setup on the 32nd, and that's where I got in at right here for another. This was a little bit more than a 1-to-1, I believe. So this was my third and final trade for the day, and thank God I closed right, because I would have got stopped at break even again before it ran higher ultimately. But I've been doing the higher risk 1-to-1 setups, and I'm loving the new approach. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling like way more confident with this approach, because I always felt like I was a scalper at heart, but was trying to I don't know, kind of change my mindset and change my approach and just hold for liquidity. But honestly, like, what I'm starting to realize is it's better if you guys just find what kind of style works for you, you know what I'm saying? And I like getting in and getting out, you know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of people out there that agree, like, you know what I'm saying, 30 points is more than enough, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to hold longer trades, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a negative outlook on scalpers when it comes to the day trading scene, but you know what I'm saying, do your thing, man. If scalping works for you, then go ahead and do your thug, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so those are my 3 trades for the day. 1 break even and 2 wins, and it ultimately vetted me 1,600 for the day, and I am up 3,300 for the week, man. So a pretty good week on my $250,000 $50. I can't even talk right now. My 2 funded accounts, 250K accounts. I don't know why it sounds weird saying something. It sounds hard to say 250s, you know what I mean? It's like throwing me off. I'm like, you know what I mean? I've also been getting like no sleep, man. I've been getting like 2-3 hours of sleep, so bear with me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if anyone's struggling out there, I suggest, you know, recommend you just putting work in on the back testing, man. That's ultimately what's putting me back in the game, you know what I'm saying? I've been putting in a lot of work, man. Every time I get home around 10 p.m, eat my dinner, and then I just back test till like 1 a.m, you feel me? Then I gotta get back up at like 5:30. But it is what it is, man. Hard work's gonna pay off, and yeah, man, pretty decent week. A lot of more funded accounts to come, man. I have a real plan to scale up my funding. Yeah, right now I'm at like $500,000 funding, which you guys know isn't that much in this space. So next month, when I get a payout, I plan on going for like a lot of funding accounts on Apex, and then as you guys know, I have the full 50Ks for Top Step doing that next week as well. So you know what I'm saying, it's time to level up, man. And I feel like I'm ready to do it, and yeah, man, pretty good week. I hope you guys had a good week as well. But I'm gonna try to keep this one short. Damn, it's already been 9 minutes. That's crazy. But I'm gonna catch y'all next week, man. Y'all stay up and stay blessed, man. Thanks for fucking with me. Love y'all.